Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, and today's my first day recording since before Christmas Eve. It was nice to get 2 days off. I haven't had 2 days off since I got COVID, I think back in like June. And, I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas as well. And I got to see that movie, Leave the World Behind. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in today's video as well. So we're looking at XRP on the one-day chart, sitting here just above 62 cents. For the most part, we're still going sideways right now. And everybody's still complaining about the price of XRP and pointing out that this coin's pumping and that coin's pumping. But I gotta remind you, XRP moves last. But when it moves, it really moves. And it moves very fast when it takes off. So either you're going to be holding when XRP takes off, or you're going to be paying a much higher price to buy back into XRP. XRP underperformance explained with 3 rare factors. Now, whoever wrote this article, it seems like a FUD piece on XRP. First, they talk about stiff competition and mention Solana-based tokens and Bitcoin ETF as well. Regulatory uncertainty. I can agree with that because, here in the United States, the institutions don't want to touch crypto. They're not going to utilize RippleNet until we have regulations put in place. Outside of the US, though, Ripple is still pushing ahead. And at some point, we're going to start to see all that value come into XRP over time. Streamlined utility and lower adoption. I don't agree with that either, because I'm showing you all the adoption that's happening for RippleNet and XRP all around the world on a daily basis. So I think what's going on right now is still the building is happening. And at some point, all of a sudden, we're going to see XRP take off because it's going to go live all over the world in this location and that location, pushing the price higher and higher. Now, like I said, I seen Leave the World Behind, and I'm not going to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it yet. But when you see something like this, it makes you think about what you've seen in that movie. When the World Economic Forum director says there will be a major cyber attack in the next few years, he means they will create a cyber attack in the next few years. And I think that massive cyber attack is still coming. But this is even scarier. I revealed that Joe Biden was building an underground bunker in his Delaware home 2 weeks ago. A week later, it was revealed that Mark Zuckerberg, along with 14 other billionaires, are building underground bunkers. All of these will be completed before the winter of 2024. So I still think we're going to see an emergency situation in 2024. And that's when the CBDC will go live here in the United States. I think it's going to happen sometime between now and the election of next year, because this whole administration doesn't want to leave the White House unless a CBDC is put in place. I think that's what they're really pushing for. The USD is gone. Ended as the global reserve currency. It hasn't ended yet. I think the US dollar most likely has a couple years in it yet. Most likely we will see the fall of the US dollar at some point in 2026 to 2027. But I'm not 100% sure on that either, because things seem to be moving much faster now. The big deep state machinery has failed. The USD, their controlled currency, now has zero value. The US dollar has fallen a lot in value and continues to fall more and more over time. Treasury bills and bonds have gone to zero value. The deep state no longer has control over the world. Gold has decoupled and is out of the hands of the British Empire, and the suppression by USA big banks has ended. gold is starting to break away and break out. That's actually a good thing, because most people, if they're not in crypto, they're in gold. And a lot of people are just like me and you, the retail investors in gold. The guy who goes to work 9 to 5 and invests his money into gold is what I'm saying. So it looks like a lot of them will make a lot of profits over the coming months. Countries have decoupled from the USA and Western powers of control. We're seeing more and more of that happen. More and more countries are wanting to join BRICS now. UAE, Saudi, the powerful players in the oil market have decoupled from USD. That's also true. They're starting to break away from the US dollar when it comes to oil trade, and that's not good for the dollar at all. XRP will be a global reserve currency in 2024. I don't think that will happen either. I think that's still a couple years out, if that even happens. You know, XRP is built to be a bridge currency. It's going to move a lot of money on a daily basis. But I could see a bridge currency and a world's reserve currency working kind of the same way, because every single bank is going to want to utilize RippleNet and XRP when they realize how much faster it is than SWIFT. That's why I said SWIFT over time will also disappear, in my opinion. Breaking rumors in the XRP community spot XRP ETF in a few weeks. BlackRock allegedly registers iShares XRP Trust product for XRP spot ETF. You know, honestly, I hope BlackRock just stays away from XRP. And I could care less if there's a spot ETF or not for XRP. I'm more looking at the utility that drives this cryptocurrency. That's what's going to give XRP its full potential, is its utility. Hong Kong Monetary Authority and the Securities and Futures Commission have revised their stance to open the doors to crypto spot ETFs. They're open to more funds that involve cryptocurrency, including virtual assets, spot exchange traded funds. There has been a call to industry participants to submit applications for an XRP ETF in Hong Kong. You will see an XRP ETF in Hong Kong long before you ever see one here in the United States. The US right now is going in a totally different direction, and I still don't think we're going to see a Bitcoin ETF anytime soon, because the US is pushing more towards a CBDC. Then there's this. So MEXC users alleged a crypto exchange is stealing funds and restricting accounts if they made too much profit on trades. I never had a problem with MEXC. In fact, I became an affiliate of MEXC so that I gave you options so your HBAR and your Casper isn't locked up at Uphold for long periods of time. I think Uphold has now lifted those restrictions over time, but I like MEXC. But I also do not store my crypto on MEXC. I buy it there and I get it off of there. You know, you don't go shopping and leave the stuff you bought at the store. You take it home. Buy your crypto at MEXC and get it off of there, is what I'm saying. But like I said, I never had any problems either. And a lot of other people will agree with me. They never had problems at all. Excuse me, Rep. Jim Himes, but Ripple has been doing this and showing this for the last 10 years, while the SEC that you are supposed to be overseeing went after them while leaving China. JP Morgan backed Ethereum alone. Ethereum's killer app was Bill Hinman's, by the way. Stop protecting the incumbents in China and start practicing what you preach. Now, Jim Himes says that they want to see, well, I'll play you the video. Take a listen.
And then you've had the prosecutions, I mean, there's just a lot of bad stuff. And then you've had the Wall Street Journal writing an overblown story about terrorist financing, which they subsequently sort of backed away from. I think you may have heard some of this from my colleague, Sean Casson. My point is this, just to make this 20-minute rant less than 20 minutes. If you really want to move the Congress, I say this to every crypto person who comes into my office, you got to start demonstrating the killer app, the value add. I mean, I get so frustrated because folks come into my office and they say, we have this decentralized finance, non-hierarchical structure that will allow for the transfer of NFTs, and it's like, I'm a Rhodes Scholar. I don't understand a single word you just said, right? So tell me how this makes Bridgeport better. Tell me how this makes Los Angeles better. And until the industry does a better job really showing that, look, we can take remittance fees down from 8% to 2 basis points, or show us any positive world improving application, the industry is not going to have the benefit of the doubt. And the reason you need that is because not so much on our side of the Capitol, but on the other side of the Capitol, the weather is uglier, and people just need.
Now, he just explained exactly what Ripple has been doing for years. Remember, I played a video like last week where Brad Garlinghouse said, when you go to Washington, you have to show them the use cases. They want to see the use cases. And what he said about remittances, that's XRP right there. That's RippleNet and XRP working hand in hand, moving the world's money. But you know, these people talk all this talk, but they know what's out there. They see it. They know it's a problem for the big banks, and that's why they don't want to talk about it. These people are getting rich in Washington off of the big banks in this current financial system. But a new system is coming, and they all want to fill their pockets while they still can. That's why everything right now is being delayed here in the United States. Ripple explores a solution for tokenizing the $280 trillion real estate market. This venture raises questions about the current value of XRP. The initiative could potentially redefine XRP's role and value in the market. And again, this is a massive market. But why is XRP not moving? Something is holding this cryptocurrency back. Ripple, a prominent player in the blockchain and cryptocurrency space, has recently been in the spotlight for its venture into exploring a real estate asset tokenization solution. Given that the global real estate market is estimated at $280 trillion, this move by Ripple poses a significant question. Why is XRP still sitting between 60 and 64 cents? You know, every single market that Ripple is going after is massive. Trillions and trillions of dollars. So there's no way possible that XRP is still going to be sitting at 60 to 64 cents a year from now. When it breaks away and starts going on a massive run, I think that run is going to last a long time. If we get to see XRP's full potential right now, I think it's 3 digits, maybe even close to 4 digits, if you think about all that money. And you know, right now, for some reason, the whole narrative is around Bitcoin ETFs. I think they're trying to get us out of XRP. And that's what I see playing out as well. People are dumping their XRP and chasing Solana, or they're chasing Bitcoin, or they're chasing Ethereum. And they're overlooking the biggest cryptocurrency in this market right now, XRP. But once this cryptocurrency takes off, it is going to be absolutely incredible. It is going to be such a great time to be an XRP holder. Canada to soon implement universal basic income, a livable stimulus for people to spend. Translation: Trudeau is trying to push Canada into a communist state by making people dependent on state and controlling them completely. Now, this makes a lot of sense. Remember, Uphold delisting these assets? XDC, CAS, Doge, Casper, HBAR, XLM, ADA, SHIB, INJ, and VET. Some of these are ISO cryptocurrencies as well. I think they just want to keep you poor and get you hooked onto that UBI. And I think that's the direction that they're going in right now. You got to remember, Canada is also very involved with the World Economic Forum. Just in, 3 days until the remaining ETFs are approved. Honestly, I think there's going to be another delay around these Bitcoin ETFs. I don't think this is going to get passed. Like I said, I think they're more pushing towards a CBDC. Democrats turn on Biden, SEC chair over increased regulation. One Democrat called Gensler a politician masquerading as a regulator. Maybe whoever called him that actually seen him and Elizabeth Warren talking. And like I said, that's the plan right now. Hold crypto back so they can create that emergency situation to push full steam ahead with the CBDC. And like I said, I'm still thinking that we're going to see that emergency situation happen at some point in 2024, whether it be a massive cyber attack or the fall of the banking system or a real estate crash. Something is going to break. That's for sure. You can see it coming at this point. But you're an XRP investor. You have nothing to worry about, because once something breaks, everything's going to start breaking down around it. And as it does, we're going to see XRP rise from the ashes, along with a lot of these other ISO cryptocurrencies. But hey, it was nice to be back finally making new content. And over the last couple days, everything was pre-recorded. But I wanted to give you something, over the holiday weekend or week. And I wanted to give you something, to watch, because I just feel like sometimes people fall for that FUD and they end up selling, and then they soon regret selling it when an asset like XRP starts to pop off. Watch how many people come running into XRP. All the FUD will end suddenly and everybody will love XRP. But right now, everybody hates it because it's not moving. And this is a typical cycle for, crypto. Most people that have been here for a long period of time understand this. New investors, they don't know what the hell's going on right now. They're like, wait, I was told this is the greatest cryptocurrency to invest in, and now everybody's calling it a scam coin. But if you see the much bigger picture, you see what XRP is, and you know where XRP is going. With that said, let's get rich together. I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.